Once again, thank you for taking the time to participate in this very important process. Your input will help guide the direction of the district's facilities and set the stage for student success for many years to come. For more information on the MFP process and data, please visit www.hilliardschools.org/MFP. To proceed to the survey, please click Next. Thank you. Master Facilities Planning is an iterative process between the school district and community. There are multiple points in the process that take community input into consideration as part of a final recommendation to the school board. The process is now in the second half of its composition, where draft options have been developed for consideration by the community. But first, a quick recap on what a Master Facilities Plan, or MFP, is. A MFP is the result of a data-informed and community input process that will help guide important decisions over the next 5 to 10 years. It addresses the facility needs of the district to physically and adequately house students in an environment that will prepare them for the future. A master facilities plan addresses many key questions such as: how many students will attend Hilliard schools? What is the cost and schedule to make these changes? What kind of schools will best prepare students for the future? What is the right number, size, and location of schools to best serve these students? Where do we need new schools? Which current buildings should be replaced, expanded, modernized, or repurposed? An educational framework is a set of principal planning elements for the MFP. Elements such as school size, future programming, adequacy and condition of facilities, and choices of replacement versus renovation will help guide the district when considering long-term educational goals and serve as a framework in making facility planning decisions. In October of 2022, a public survey was conducted to gather information regarding the educational framework that best suits Hilliard City Schools. A total of 845 respondents participated in the survey, in which their responses were used in influencing the development of the options being presented here. More details of the results can be found by visiting hilliardschools.org/MFP or pointing your phone's camera at the QR code on your screen. A point to keep in mind is that the options being presented do not equate to a final master facilities plan, but represents potential operational structures of the district in the future and serve as proofs of concept at this point in the process. The valuable input and feedback that is gathered as a result of this survey will inform the next steps of the process that include prioritization of improvements and the recommendations for facilities. As the MFP process progressed and data became available, specific aspects of the district's characteristics were revealed as issues that should be addressed, such as an enrollment imbalance at 6th grade, split feeders from elementary to 6th grade and middle school. The diagram to the right illustrates how schools presently feed from one level to the next. Currently, 7 of the 14, or half of all elementary schools, split their enrollments into both 6th grade centers. Station 6th grade then splits to both Memorial and Heritage middle schools. In addition to the splits, there are over and underutilized schools. There are enrollment imbalances at the middle and high school levels due to how elementaries feed those levels. And there are both facility condition and educational adequacy needs. Common themes of every option include traits such as cohesive and single path feeder patterns, balanced utilization at all schools, the need for a boundary and feeder adjustment process, addressing of condition and adequacy needs at all schools, the divestment of the station building, and because the facility needs are greater than funding available, the plan will require multiple bond phases. Over a 2-day work session with district administrators and steering committee members, 3 options were developed that took into consideration both the quantitative facility and enrollment data and the qualitative community feedback from the fall of 2022. An additional fourth option was developed through the steering committee as a result of their feedback and vetting process of the options. The following slides will illustrate the options and the highlights associated with each. However, for a copy of the option sheets, which include detailed information on understanding the documents, we encourage you to visit the MFP website at hilliardschools.org/MFP or point your phone at the QR code on your screen. Option A, implementation of a third sixth grade center. This option requires renovation and repurposing of existing spaces and the construction of new spaces in order to be implemented. Highlights include the conversion of either Brown or Horizon Elementary into a sixth grade center after appropriate renovations, and moves those students into a newly constructed elementary in the Bradley High School feeder area. Also, this option requires the Learning Hub and Britton Elementary to be renovated with adaptations to be used as sixth grade centers. This option comes with various highlights, benefits, and challenges, and you're encouraged to pause the video to review the details found on the option sheet. Option B, continue with 2 sixth grade centers. This option requires renovation and repurposing of existing spaces and the construction of new spaces in order to be implemented. Highlights include the conversion of Darby Creek Elementary into a sixth grade center after appropriate renovations. A newly constructed elementary in the Bradley High School feeder area will be enrolled by students from within an area that is created through a boundary process. This option comes with various highlights, benefits, and challenges, and you're encouraged to pause the video to review the details found on the option sheet. Option C, build 1 new district-wide sixth grade center to serve the whole district. This option uses the current Scioto Darby Elementary and Innovative Learning Center property for a sixth grade center that consolidates all sixth grade students into one location. This option requires renovation and repurposing of existing spaces and the construction of new spaces in order to be implemented. Highlights include the conversion of Tharp sixth grade center into an elementary after appropriate renovations. This option comes with various highlights, benefits, and challenges, and you're encouraged to pause the video to review the details found in the option sheet. Option D, implementation of 3 5th through 6th grade buildings with grade configuration changes. This option is similar to option A in terms of facility construction and single path feeders, but with the additional change that converts the current K through 5 and 6th grade configuration to become K through 4 and 5 through 6. This option requires renovation and repurposing of existing spaces and the construction of new spaces in order to be implemented. It also requires the construction of a new 5th through 6th building in the Bradley High School feeder area, the on-site replacement of J.W. Reason Elementary with a new 5th through 6th building, and the conversion of Tharp into a 5th through 6th building through appropriate renovations. This option comes with various highlights, benefits, and challenges, and you're encouraged to pause the video to review the details found in the option sheet. Once again, thank you for taking the time to participate in this very important process. Your input will help guide the direction of the district's facilities and set the stage for student success for many years to come. For more information on the MFP process and data, please visit www.hilliardschools.org/MFP. To proceed to the survey, please click Next. Thank you.